All right. So earlier I said I was going to discuss the future of LA housing. And, full disclosure, I am a licensed real estate agent and I am looking to become a licensed real estate broker. So I have about 20 years of experience. But as I said in my last segment, do I know the future? No, no one's going to know the future. Okay. Um, but what I do want to discuss is what's it going to look like while we go through this transition period? Okay. Right now, immediately, obviously, we have to get these fires under control. And that's just going to be, you know, a combination of hard work, a combination of resources, and a combination of just plain old fashioned faith in God. You know, I know for some people that may not be faith in God is not sufficient because you might be an atheist. And even if you do believe in God, I mean, the reality is that fire is a fire, and fire is God made, right? Okay, so but that's all we have right now, and that's why I've been saying for the longest time that at this point we just have to stick together and be positive. We have to think positive. We have to be positive. We have to help each other out. Donations, and it doesn't have to be large donations. Nah, just the other day I got $40 worth of water. This weekend I'm probably going to go ahead and get some more. Where I work, not here at the station, but at the at the at the nightclub where I resident, I get paid on Tuesdays. So I got a check yesterday. I'm gonna go take it to the bank, and I'll go get some more water. Out of that check, $40, it's not gonna kill me, and it's not a lot. It's a small gesture, but it's a gesture that adds on to everybody that's adding a little bit more. And so I think it's important that all of us, and I want to really, really point that out. It's important that we all do little things, not large gestures. So if you got $40, go get some water from Ralph's. I'm not endorsing Ralph's, but wherever you get water from, just go get some water. If you got $10, go get some bottles of water. Find somebody to donate it to that's reputable. Don't give it to your homies that's going to take it to his homegirl that's going to take it over down to LA. Take it to some people that really, really work in this business of, handling resources in emergencies. Okay. And then if you got clothes that you're going to throw out, you never know. Like you might think, oh man, this is raggedy. I would never wear this. But when you're in these situations, sometimes somebody else might be saying, you know what, I'll take it. It's cold. And they'll take those clothes, they'll take those shoes, they'll take those socks. Another thing that a lot of people want to you want to think about is deodorant, soap. Um, there was a time where I couldn't believe it, but there was a time where I had to like think about like, ooh, I gotta get soap, and I needed soap. And I never thought I would be in that situation, but I did need soap. And I was like, wow. And so a lot of times people need soap. So if you can go get soap, if you go get deodorant, that would be great as well. Okay. Don't get food. You know, if you say, hey, I want to feed people, just give money to people who are in the business of providing food. That's what I would suggest. Um, and then, after that, we just got to have, positive thoughts, do something, to make the situation positive. What I'm trying to do is just give people real information so that people know what's going on. Okay. Now, in regards to housing, there is a housing crisis in Los Angeles County. There's a housing crisis in California. There's a housing crisis in the United States, but specifically in LA County, there is a housing crisis, meaning that we don't have enough houses for the number of people. And when I say houses, I mean apartments, condos, you know, tiny houses, mansions, mini mansions. We don't have enough. There's not enough space and room for the number of people who are coming here to the state. And we get people coming from other states. We get people coming from, internationally, not only from Mexico, Canada, different countries in Asia, different countries in Africa. So there's just not a lot of housing. So yeah, Unfortunately, house prices are going to go up. House rent is going to go up. But to purchase a house is going to it's going to go up. I'm not going to discourage it. You buying a house, I would suggest that you buy a house. I mean, if you're a capitalist and you're thinking like, when's the best time to buy a house? Right now is the best time to own a house. If you own a house, you own a house, okay? And those values are about to go up, up, okay? And from a capitalistic point of view, that's a good thing, right? Now, from a humanitarian point of view, it's kind of sad that, we live in this kind of society. But from a capitalistic point of view, yeah, right now is a good time to buy a house. So if you're thinking about buying a house, okay, somebody asked me about land. Um, Land is not there. We have plenty of land. That's not where the flex is. The flex is to have a fully functional house, because what's going to become really, really expensive is labor cost. Because a lot of people who provide that type of labor, they're not going to be available. Some of them, and their availability is going to be tied up into other projects and your project may not be as important. Like if you got a kitchen that you got to put in or update, that may not happen. Okay. But fortunately for you, because housing is scarce, a brand new kitchen is not going to be so important. Okay. More than likely, we're going to have, banks providing alternative ways of getting people qualified. So get ready for that. Um, Interest rates may go down. Get ready for that. So all that means is house prices about to go up in LA County. So just get ready for it, because you know what? Here it comes.